Divorce can be a life-changing experience, even for the rich and famous. Some celebrities come out of it stronger, while others lose fortunes, face scandals, or undergo shocking transformations. Today, we're diving into the stars who lost everything or became almost unrecognizable after their marriages fell apart. From billionaires to athletes to Hollywood moguls, these celebs prove that even the mighty can fall when love goes wrong. Welcome back to Bizarre Society, where today, we're counting down 5 celebrities whose lives took a wild turn after divorce. Grab your popcorn, because this one's going to be a roller coaster. First up, we have Kanye West. Kanye West, now legally known as Ye, has always been known for his larger-than-life personality, groundbreaking music, and controversial public persona. But his 2021 divorce from Kim Kardashian marked a significant turning point both personally and professionally. Kanye and Kim were married for nearly 7 years, and together they built a global empire. But when their high-profile marriage fell apart, so did Kanye's carefully curated image. Financially, their divorce settlement included a staggering $200,000 monthly child support payment from Kanye to Kim, along with shared expenses for their 4 children's security and education. But the financial hit didn't stop there. Ye's reputation took a massive hit in 2022 when he went on a series of erratic public rants, made highly controversial statements, and even saw his billion-dollar partnership with Adidas collapse. The brand cut ties with him over his anti-Semitic remarks, effectively slashing his net worth by over $1 billion overnight. From being a billionaire, Kanye found himself removed from Forbes' list of the world's richest people, a fall from grace that stunned his fans and critics alike. Ye's post-divorce transformation has been dramatic. He's since remarried Bianca Censori, a former Yeezy architect, but the couple's bizarre public appearances and Kanye's increasingly unpredictable behavior have kept them in the headlines. From wearing outlandish outfits to staging controversial fashion shows, Kanye's life after divorce has been anything but quiet. Next up, we have Jeff Bezos. When the world's richest man gets divorced, it's bound to make headlines. Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder, shocked the world in 2019 when he announced his split from his wife of 25 years, Mackenzie Scott. The divorce settlement was the most expensive in history, with Mackenzie walking away with 4% of Amazon's shares, worth about $38 billion at the time. While Bezos' net worth took a significant hit, he didn't exactly end up in the poorhouse. In fact, he remains one of the wealthiest people on the planet, largely thanks to Amazon's soaring stock price. However, his public image took a hit when it was revealed that his divorce was partly triggered by an affair with TV host Lauren Sanchez. The scandal exploded when the National Enquirer published private text messages between Bezos and Sanchez, including cringeworthy lines like, "I want to smell you, I want to breathe you in." Bezos even went as far as accusing the tabloid's publisher of attempting to extort him, claiming they threatened to release explicit photos if he didn't back off his investigation into their sources. Despite the messy split, Bezos seems to have bounced back, focusing on space exploration with his company Blue Origin and living a lavish lifestyle with his girlfriend. However, the once squeaky clean image of a tech genius has been forever tainted by his scandalous divorce. Up next, we have Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's divorce from Amber Heard was one of the most bitter and public celebrity breakups in recent memory. The couple's split led to a years-long legal battle that included allegations of domestic abuse, defamation lawsuits, and shocking courtroom revelations. Depp, once one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, saw his career take a massive hit as a result. He lost his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and was even dropped from the Fantastic Beasts series. His reputation took a beating, and his finances reportedly suffered as well, with Depp claiming that Heard's accusations cost him everything. However, after a lengthy defamation trial in 2022, Depp emerged victorious, winning a $10.35 million judgment against Heard. The case seemed to revive his career, with fans rallying behind him and studios slowly welcoming him back. However, the damage to his once golden reputation may never fully heal. Now let's talk about Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, the former NFL star and popular sports commentator, has always been known for his sharp takes and unfiltered opinions on shows like Undisputed with Skip Bayless. But his divorce left a lasting impact on his personal life. Sharpe has largely kept his private life out of the spotlight, but he's hinted at the emotional toll his divorce took on him. After his split, Sharpe became more vocal about relationships and self-worth. often tweeting cryptic messages about betrayal, loyalty, and moving on. Some fans have speculated that his post-divorce life has made him even more intense on air. He was smart, sharp, and always stylish, a man who seemed to age like fine wine after his divorce. For a while, it looked like single life suited him, but lately, the post-divorce glow-up has turned into a full-on public meltdown. In April 2025, Sharp was hit with a jaw-dropping lawsuit. A young woman in her early 20s accused him of rape and is now demanding $50 million in damages. The allegations rocked the sports and entertainment world, not just because of the nature of the claims, but because of the staggering age gap between Sharp, 54, and the accuser. The lawsuit outlines disturbing details of what the woman describes as repeated sexual assault, shining a harsh light on Sharp's off-camera behavior. Sharp has denied the allegations, and his legal team is preparing a defense. But the damage to his public image has already begun. Sponsors are pulling back, social media is in flames, and fans who once looked up to him are now questioning everything. The man who used to own the internet with his cigar-smoking memes and suit game is now facing a very different kind of spotlight. Next, we have Harvey Weinstein, the man who once ruled Hollywood like a king, only to end up behind bars in one of the most shocking falls from grace in entertainment history. Before the world knew the truth, Weinstein was the guy behind dozens of Oscar-winning films, schmoozing with A-listers and walking red carpets like he owned them. But in 2017, the facade shattered. Dozens of women came forward with horrifying allegations of sexual harassment, assault, and rape. It was the spark that ignited the #MeToo movement, and Weinstein's carefully crafted empire crumbled overnight. As the accusations piled up, his then-wife, fashion designer Georgina Chapman, filed for divorce and swiftly distanced herself. The once glamorous couple was done. And just like that, Weinstein's empire was gone. No more award shows, no more billion-dollar studios, just court dates and a sea of legal headlines. In 2020, he was convicted and sentenced to 23 years in prison. Now, instead of can and champagne, it's concrete walls and prison food. The man who once silenced critics with his power is now facing years of silence behind bars. Meanwhile, Georgina Chapman has quietly rebuilt her life. Her fashion label, Marquesa, took a major hit during the scandal but has slowly begun making a comeback. She's kept a low profile, but it's clear she's focused on healing and reclaiming her career on her own terms. Harvey Weinstein went from mogul to monster in the public eye, and post-divorce there was no redemption arc, just consequences. Lastly, we have Wendy Williams. For over a decade, Wendy Williams ruled daytime TV with The Wendy Williams Show, famous for her no-filter gossip, bold personality, and her iconic "How you doin'" catchphrase. But behind the scenes, her personal life was anything but fabulous. In 2019, after over 20 years of marriage, Wendy filed for divorce from her husband and manager, Kevin Hunter, amid explosive cheating allegations. Reports surfaced that Hunter had fathered a child with his mistress, a blow that left Wendy emotionally shattered and publicly humiliated. The aftermath was swift and chaotic. Wendy's health, which had already been a concern due to her battle with Graves' disease and lymphedema, began to visibly deteriorate. She checked into sober living facilities, missed multiple episodes of her show, and was seen in a disoriented state on numerous occasions. Her speech became slurred during on-air segments, and fans watched in real time as the vibrant host lost her grip, physically, mentally, and professionally. By 2021, The Wendy Williams Show was officially canceled, and Wendy faded from the spotlight. Then came the court-ordered guardianship battle in 2023, which shocked fans. Financial mismanagement allegations, reports of cognitive decline, and her family's claims that she was being isolated by her team all painted a tragic picture. Once the queen of hot topics, Wendy had become a hot topic herself, a cautionary tale about fame, betrayal, and a brutal fall from grace. Today, Wendy Williams remains out of the public eye, her legacy clouded by scandal and sorrow. Her story is one of the most heartbreaking post-divorce spirals in Hollywood. And there you have it, a look at celebrities who seem to have it all, only to unravel in the harsh spotlight after divorce. Which story shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, tap the link to check out our latest episode on the Hannah Montana cast, Then and Now. Trust us, it's a wild ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more shocking stories from the world of fame.